Blog Talk Radio.
Mr. Pop.
The views and opinions of this show do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of this network and its affiliates.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big T with Extreme Sports with your boy Big T King Cees. Marvelous Matt. Play this advertising right quick, and we'll be right back. Let's pay some bills, baby.
At Midwest IT Support Help Desk, we believe that technology should support and enhance your organization's success, not constrain it. With our wide range of best-in-class services, we provide customized solutions that fit your unique IT needs. We are committed to excelling at our job so you can focus on doing yours. Midwest IT Support Help Desk is always available, providing your organization with professional remote help desk support services you need. Midwest IT Support Help Desk will solve your technology issues day or night. Our IT staff ensures that your network and computers are up to date and ready for operation on a daily basis. Don't wait until problems occur. Let our organization solve them with our monitoring software, giving you the peace of mind you need. Let us do the worrying for you. Enabling your workforce with top-notch technologies isn't just important, but imperative for business success. This customizable solution allows your team to work seamlessly and collaboratively in a protected space. No matter what IT services you need, Midwest IT Support Help Desk will be there to support you every step of the way. Midwest IT Support Help Desk. We are committed to excelling at our job so you can focus on doing yours. Please visit www.midwestitsupport.com for more information, or shoot us an email at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com. Give us a call, 765-239-9668.
All right, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Big T with Big T King Cees, Marvelous Matt. And like I said, welcome to another week. Waiting on my knuckleheads to get in here, but they'll be here in a second. Here with artist Jamal Hoskins. Did I say your name right?
Yes, sir. Jamal Hoskins, man. Beckley, West Virginia.
All right. All right. Welcome to Extreme Sports, man. Appreciate you coming on. Like I said, if people didn't know, I've been posting all week back and forth. You're a very, very talented artist. I told everybody to check my page out, check the videos. You know, your stuff is amazing. I'm gonna start. I guess when they get in here, we'll go on more. But how do you start drawing?
Man, what I usually do, man, is depending on, my canvas, who I decide to draw, man, I usually just print out a picture, man, and I scan it out with paper. I'll start with, the basic sketches, man, and then the shadow, with the indentions in the face, the detail in the eyes, the cheekbones, and all that. I do that straight with the ink pen or a pencil, man, just to get all the definition and detail I can.
Wow. Okay. So if anybody didn't see, like I said, you are a very talented artist. You done drew Steph Curry, Michael Jordan. I see Notorious B.I.G., Tupac. What just inspires you to draw like that?
Man, I was 40 years old, man, and I started drawing around the age of 5 or 6 years old, man. And my mother, she was somewhat of an artist in her own right, man. And I, would see her doodle and draw. It actually came as a gift for me, man. But I got really, really into it as a kid, and a few years, growing up, I kind of sat out of it, because I was told, by some members of my family, like, this is just a dream, this is a hobby, you need to work, They were dream killers at one time in my life, man. They really were. But this past couple of years, man, I took it real serious, man, and a lot of doors have been opening for me, man. So I've been blessed to meet a few NFL players, a lot of college cats, man. I'm in the works of doing a few things with Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin. Yeah, I got them coming up, though. I'm excited about that, man.
Now, dang on. I got to get some credit there. I got to get a little bit of credit. Cause I hate the Cowgirls. But I got to get, they major superstars, and that's really great. I got to give them a little bit of props. That's a little bit.
Yeah, man. My dad, he a big Cowboy fan, man. So he probably think I ain't listening, man. He probably come to the phone on you.
Well, Pops, I'm sorry about that, but hey, I'm a Redskins forever. Always been. But much respect on that.
Yeah, man. Hey, the Redskins look like they might do something this year.
Yeah, I'm hoping and I'm praying. That's what I'm doing. I'm hoping and praying right now. I ain't got to cuss at the TV every week. That's what I'm doing. So,
yeah, man.
Having a conversation with you, you say you're not a big sports fanatic, but your drawing just like wow. What you just draw anybody just you see, or what just inspired you just draw that person?
Yeah, I mean usually I get a lot of clientele that want portraits and stuff like that, man. So that's where really started for me. And then I'm not big of a sports buff, but I do like who I like, man, and I root for my teams, man. But I like sports in general, man. I like the players and whoever I like, man, and that's why I started drawing. But then once I started meeting players and stuff, man, I got more in tune with it, man. So I just started drawing strictly professional players, man. And I didn't know so many people, with monthos, man. And it became to the point to where I decided I need to try to reach out to these guys and get a few things autographed because, that'll make it, worth more. And it means more to people when you actually get something signed like that because, it just took off for me, man. I've been everywhere, man. I'm about to plan on going to Canton, Ohio for the Hall of Fame inductee ceremony. So to meet Randy Moss and all that, Urlacher, Ray Lewis, Brian Dawkins, and a few other stuff going, man. So that'd be a big event for me, man.
Yeah, hey, really, it'd be awesome. Cause that would be a high for me myself. So I'll be in awe.
They'll try to do it, man. Like God gave us a gift for a reason, man. So I'm using it to my full potential, man. Oh,
yeah, exactly. And I feel you on that. You are a very talented artist. Like I said, I think we had a conversation. Big shout-out to my boy Terrence Moore here from Greenville, North Carolina. I always thought he was one of the greatest artists I ever seen. But looking at your work, and hey, Terrence, you still got it, man. You still my homie. You still got it. But I was in awe about your work. I was like, wow. Looking at David, if people don't know, it got to let you know. I call the boy Baby Von Von. I created his name. I think he'll cry, baby. But looking at stuff you've done with a picture of him, looking at the Michael Jordan North Carolina days. I'm a big Tar Heel fan. looking at that, the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, and Antonio Brown. Tell the story about Antonio Brown with Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh yeah, so he this was one of the events I've wanted to go to for a long time. I've always missed him when he did events. So when I finally found it online, man, I was actually nervous, man. I was like, I don't think, it'd be good enough that I allowed this and the third. So I made myself buy my ticket online. That way I knew I would have to go because I don't like wasting money. So I get up there, man, and I was like, wow, it's like not that many people here. But the guy told me I was cutting line. I looked upstairs on the second floor in the mall, man. It's like 300 people in it. So when I finally get in line to him, man, he all smiles and stuff, man. I crack a joke on him, call him Captain White Teeth, yada yada yada. We're going back and forth, but then when he sees the art, man, him and I guess his PR or whoever it was with him, man, they were in awe, man. He asked me like 7 times, did I draw this? Did I really draw this? I was like, yeah. So we had a good little quick conversation, man. Gave a few business cards, man. I think he hit me up about 2 months after that, but, after that I haven't heard from him.
Okay, well, hey, there's something he would think, there's just something right there, even just mention you and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good opportunity, man. A nice guy, too, man. I hate the Steelers, man. He's a great guy, man. Yeah,
do that smile really sparkle?
Yeah, man. I thought he had some damn veneers there, man.
I hear people talk about it all the time, that smile.
Yeah, man. They gotta be fake, man. I wanted to pull one just to see.
We shout out to Antonio Brown, one of the best receivers in the field.
Mr. AB, man, good guy, man, good guy.
I just that's like music wise, I see the 2-part. What inspires you about that? The music wise and stuff like that.
Bro, man, that's the golden era of hip hop right there, man. There's really nothing like it anymore, man. But when I get amped up though, man, I always listen to right before I even do anything, man. I have a little routine where I listen to like some Wu-Tang, man, like the old Dirty Bastard. He's my favorite group, man. I listen,
Yeah.
That Shame on the New. I started out with that, then I hit him up. Then Biggie Two Shots, man, to get me amped up, man, to start getting it in, man. That's what. And Nas is one mic though. It melts me out, man.
Yeah.
It just puts me there, man. And I can draw for hours upon hours, man.
I see.
It does, man. I can't do that old Gucci. I can't. I don't know if they have the kids standing.
I see. The golden age of hip hop is gone. It was one of the greatest eras back then, and I should say the same thing. I don't understand nothing these young cats saying today.
Yeah, man.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, and I met Slick Rick. When was it? A little over a year ago, man. He found some work for me. I forgot to send you that one.
Oh, okay, cool. One of the greatest pioneers out there, Slick Rick the Ruler.
I'm trying to catch all the old schoolers now too, man. I'm trying to dip my hand into I'm trying to get all the old school rappers, man, signed up too, man.
Oh yeah, cool. And also, I'm looking at all your pictures. I'm like, wow, you got the Duke Bobby Hurley. I saw what's the country guy name? I can't.
Rap Stanley, bluegrass legend.
Yeah. So would you just see that and just start drawing?
Yeah, I just I block out. I just sketch out everything and block out the face. Just the little circle with the lines in the face. Is a box out the body. Then I start filling in everything with details. It's a tedious process, man, at first, but once I get past the sketching, man, it's how she wrote, man. That's the hardest part. The hard one is the sketching, man.
Oh, okay. Wow, really. And looking at like I said, it was just so many amazing pictures. And I'm like, the Steph Curry you showed me tonight, holding the trophy, and it looked just like him. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I got to put in more work on that one, man. That trophy is a killer. That's all black ink pen work, man.
Oh, wow, really? Dang.
Yeah.
The whole thing is black ink pen.
Yeah. It's all black ink pen, man. It's tedious, man.
Wow. So his body work, it just like his face, he light skin, he one of those yellow guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So well, that's a good point. Compared to LeBron James with Steph Curry, what make the body, what you draw, you feel in his face? What do you use with it?
Man, actually, this ink pen as well, man. I just have to use lighter pressure on lighter people, man.
Oh.
It's a lot harder for me to draw lighter people than it darker skin tone people. So darker skin tone people, you can get. Well, for me anyway, I can say this about me as an artist. I can get better detail in the face with a darker figure because I don't have to, go as light. I would go as light with the penmanship. I usually will with somebody lighter, man. And for light tones with ink pens, I use 2 ink pens. I use one for my dark tones. I scribbled the ink pen out for a while on paper so the ink flows better. The ink flows quicker at the pen. And for lighter tones, I just barely even go across it. I wouldn't even put too much pressure on it, so the ink will never come out as fast as it would with the darker tones on my other pen.
Okay.
It's tedious, man, but it's worth it after we see the finished product.
Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm just because a lot of stuff I'm still in awe about. I still look at it. I'm like, I show my wife, show the kids, so a whole lot of guys that work. My like I said, I told you my coworker, he wanted the Tupac bad. He was like, man, let me get the Tupac, man. I said, let me ask first before I just get this man workout. So they love everything they see. That what you do, not everybody I show. And, big ups to you. Where can they find your work at?
Then I'm working on the website now, but they can always go to my page, on Facebook, Jamal Hoskins. Or they can also go to Art Pal, J. Hoskins Artwork. I have a few things on there to sell print stuff, man. I just now started that about a week ago, man.
Okay.
So the website is still under construction right now. We should have that within a month's time, man. I'm doing it myself, so I got to pay nobody $4,000 to do it.
Okay. So do you get, I got a question, do you give lessons sometime to people and stuff like that?
Actually, a buddy of mine came over last night. We were talking about me starting a program with him for the youth around here in my area. I've never, I honestly done it before, but I would love to do it. I like working with kids, man. Anybody that's trying to do something positive in their life and, anything that inspires them to want to be an artist, man, I'm all there for them.
Okay, cool. I feel you on that because the kids, especially these days, getting these kids out of these streets, that's the main thing. And seeing something positive they're doing in their life because I look around here, you look at kids more walking the street. When we were younger, we were outside playing basketball or something like that back in the day. So I understand it. So,
yeah, man.
I'm trying to think if anything I need to ask because, like I said, it was so much work. I'm just like, I've been looking at it every day of everything that you have done. I'm like, wow, and I'm still amazed about what you've done and stuff like that. So what is anything of a favorite that you had that you drew that just like, wow?
Man, it's hard for me to like any of my work, man, honestly.
Yeah. Really?
I guess that's just the artist. Yeah, I guess that's just the artist in me, man. I always, when I look at my work, I always see something I could have done better. I've never fully satisfied with any piece that I've done. I've never liked one piece that I've done. Actually loved it. I've liked a lot, but I've never actually I really love this one. But not even Steph Curry. Yeah, not even Steph Curry I'm doing right now. It looks amazing. you know, when I glanced at it, but I started staring at it, it's like, I could do this better. I think I might go over this tone. So, yeah, man, it's hard for me to like any of my work. Like, really love it. But I want to get to that.
Why?
As an artist, you would never be satisfied with your work.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see it. But hey, for me personally, I'm like, wow, I can be satisfied with everything I saw you do. So I can respect that what you said. Yeah, I can respect that. Wow. Now, like I said, you know, anytime you want to come back on the show, come back. I would love to have more work you done. More work you get, hey, I will put it out there for you myself. You know, because I love your work, man. You do excellent work.
Thank you, man. And when in the future, man, when I start going to meet these cats, man, I'm gonna go ahead and just start recording my experiences of meeting these players and stuff, man. And that way I could just shoot your email to you and all that stuff, man. Probably put like a little video together or something, you know, just to show my experiences and tell people how, if you really want to meet these guys, this is how you do it, you know. They humans just like us, man. I mean, the only thing difference between them and me is that they got money and I don't. That's it.
Hey, that's true. Hey, buy me a car sometime, yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to draw my mom up a mansion right now.
Yeah, hey, get her right in there.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. I appreciate everything you do. Keep up the good work, man. Hey, I like your work. I love your work. So keep up the good work, man.
Thank you, man. Hey, one more thing too, man. Hey, I've been in Atlanta in February. I'm going to the Super Bowl. Watch my 49ers take that trophy.
So ATL. So hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might got a good chance. I'm loving Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G, I can't. People say they can't pronounce his name right, but hey, Tom Brady. You know, New England, y'all messed up. Y'all let him go because Tom Brady ain't got much longer.
Hey, thanks for the time, man. He gave us a good gift, man. But last year I didn't watch NFL with the whole Kaepernick shit going on, man. So
yeah. Before you go, good question, because I want to get your opinion about it. That whole NFL anti-anthem thing going on with Trump, the NFL players, the owners. How do you feel about it?
I feel like this, man. I served this country as well. I was in the military. I served on the USS Kitty Hawk, CV-63. It's the aircraft carrier. I was based out of San Diego. I was stationed in Yokosuka, Japan. And I didn't go in this defending the cloth. I was in the military to defend the Constitution. That man has every right to protest in the manner that he chooses. And people always say, well, now this job, blah, 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 he's getting paid millions. That doesn't take away the fact that blacks are being shot and being financially oppressed. It doesn't take that away. I mean, just because a black man is rich does not mean that he doesn't face ridicule because of his race by any means.
Okay.
And if that man wants to do so, he can do so. And as far as the NFL goes, trying to instate a rule now about the whole situation, I think it's a problem to me, man. I mean, regardless if these men are men at the end of the day, and they have families as well. And you mean to tell me that these grown men that's making you billions of dollars a year can't take a stand on one of the biggest stages in the world? In order to seek change, in order for anybody to start talking about this issue, is to do it on the biggest stage that you have available to you. And I just want to give a quick history lesson to these so-called, patriots, patriotism. That's all you hear or heard when Kaepernick started this. No one, you never heard of. You never heard people talk so much about patriotism. It's false patriotism. And what do you know who Francis Scott Key is, right? He wrote the national anthem. And we were told in school that Francis Scott Key was a prisoner on a British ship during the War of 1812, and that he wrote this poem while watching American troops battle the British in Baltimore, but that was not the case, man. He was a lawyer in D.C., and he had been dispatched by President James Madison on a mission to Baltimore to negotiate the release of a doctor by the name of William Beams. Now, William Beams, he was captured at the Battle of Bladensburg. So Francis and another guy, the other guy's name was John Stuart Skinner, I think. They set sail on an American sloop. A sloop is just a one-masted sailboat. So they went on that sailboat to Baltimore Harbor around September 7th of 1812. So they boarded a British ship by the name of Tonic. So anyway, they secured the prisoners' release under the conditions that they could not go ashore until the British attacked Baltimore. So the whole thing about Francis Scott, like he was in a battle while he wrote that was nonsense. And anyway, the Star-Spangled Banner was originally titled Defense of Fort McHenry or something. And it was more than a century after it was written that it became the national anthem, because during the Civil War, the Star-Spangled Banner was an anthem for the Union troops. Mm-hmm. And then the song became more popular over the next few decades or so. And around 1916, President Woodrow Wilson signed an executive order to designate it as the national anthem of the United States for this military ceremonies. And then I think around March 3rd of 1931, after about 40 failed attempts, it was signed into law, man. And the thing is, you only hear about the first verse. The first verse is the only one that's sung importantly. Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people don't know this. It's originally 4 verses. Up until around 1861, there was a poet by the name of Oliver Wendell Holmes. He wrote a 5th verse to support the Union cause in the Civil War. And, some other nonsense. But anyway, this is the one part of a verse that stuck to me. It says, no refuge could save the hurling enslaved from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave, and the Star-Spangled Banner can triumph both ways. So I take that as, the blood of all former slaves or hirelings, would cleanse the land of the British invaders that infected it, So shame on those black soldiers to have the audacity to fight for their freedom. So that says in itself. Man, I'm sorry it took so long to elaborate on it, man, but sometimes I get in, a little in myself, my feelings, man, when I start thinking about the anthem. And people, only I said all that to say this, man, like all these patriots, they don't even know the history about the anthem. They don't even know anything about it. But yet they want to scream patriotism and get out of my country, Kaepernick, and buy. We are this country. We built this. Exactly. Don't believe that. Yeah, and don't believe that myth about the Irish being slaves. So talk bullshit too. There's Irish scholars right now that myth busted that, man. Oh, I had to get on my little tangent, man. I figured it's gonna come up. I said I was a 49er fan, so I just had to say my piece about it.
Oh, you cool. But look, my one of my co-hosts is here right now. Just came in. E-Dog. What up, E?
What's up, mate?
What's going on?
Hey, yo, what's up, Tim? What's up?
All right. This is Mr. Jamal, E. This is the artist, Mr. Jamal, that got all the pictures drawn on my face. I sent to y'all.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I was telling about
the last little bit.
Yeah.
Say it again, man.
We were talking about Yeah, we were talking about the NFL protest, they kneeling and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just gave a mixed feel, man. Sorry you missed it.
Yeah, I heard a few minutes of what you were saying.
Yeah. People just don't really understand. They're getting up. I mean, this is my experience being in West Virginia, man, and I've run into a lot of people, you know, that say what they say and believe what they want to believe, man. But when you don't experience racism, when you live in a place where you don't experience racism, it doesn't happen to you at any means, you think it doesn't exist. So when somebody brings up the fact that it does, they basically blatantly will call you a lie to your face. I was told that Obama had brought racism back. And I told this person that it's always been here. The fact that they didn't want a man of color in office is what brought all these colored races out to the fore. They didn't like that too much. Okay. Truth hurts and it heals as well. Oh, yeah.
Now,
I'm also, man. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me ask you this. Tim Tebow, how did you feel about Tim Tebow? We talked about this sometimes. Tim Tebow kneeling for abortion, and he was applauded. But the Kaepernick was one of the biggest disgrace in the world. How you feel about that?
Well, the tell two sides of a coin. That's how I see it, man. I mean, you got football's golden boy who does no wrong. You know, he has fairer skin than we do. We could just say it, leave it at that. So, you know, they see it as it's a just cause for him to do so. But that goes to show there's no dollar amount in our lives. We're worth pennies. It doesn't matter how famous black man is or whatever it is or what he's doing. It's the fact that you're a man of color, and if you shouldn't do that. You should stand there like a good nigga and do what you're told. Just throw the ball. That's all you do. We don't want to hear about your social justice fight for your people. We're just here to be entertained. We just seen as entertainment. That's just my take on it.
Okay. Cool. So, you got any questions to Mr. Jamal about his drawings? I had to talk about. Yeah, I had to talk about. You see the Steph Curry he just put up? I just put up.
Yeah, I seen that one. That was like that.
Yeah. So, like I said, keep doing your thing, brother. It's great. It's wonderful. You know, like I said, you know, I you know, if he could tell you this, Terrence Moore is one. You know, we thought. Well, he wasn't the greatest, but you read up there.
But I try to be, man. I'm trying to get better every 10, man. Oh, in February, man, I'm going on the cruise, 49er cruise, man. So I'm taking a lot of great. Yeah, 49er cruise in February. It's gonna be like 20 49er legends there. I'm drawing up a lot of shit.
Okay.
Taking that there with me, man. So I'm making some moves, man.
Oh, that's great. Now you meet Joe Montana. You know, and Jerry, Ronnie Lott, you know, tell you no Big T from Extremesportsw.
Hey, I will, man. All right. I got an autographed Charles Haley, man. I didn't take a picture of it. It's getting framed right now, man.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, and Dre Rice and Joe Montana, they signed in September, man. So I'm gonna try to catch them too while they signing, man, as well. And then get the crew.
Okay,
I'm greedy, man. I'm greedy. I'm trying to get all of them as many as I can.
Yeah, I see. Oh,
that's what's up.
Yeah. Well, we got this debate too. You see, you bringing stuff up. You keep before I try to let you go. You always bring good stuff up. All right, Tom Brady.
Montana to go, right?
That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. I've been telling people this. Hey, my co-host Marvin's Matt couldn't make it tonight, and he the Patriots fan. He a Tom Brady low. And he said Montana. You ain't got nothing on him.
No. Okay, I'm asking this: who's the GOAT, LeBron or Jordan?
We don't need to talk about this no more.
Somebody told me LeBron, right? All right.
Who
so
told you
I
that?
said, a little young boy around here. And so I asked him this: who's the GOAT, Tom Brady or Montana? He said Tom Brady. I said, you're inaccurate, man. I said, how can LeBron be better than Jordan? And he lost 6, and Tom Brady better than Montana? He lost 3. I said, both of them are flawless in the big game. And Montana, he ain't got that shit behind it, that seedy shit, all that. Nah, man. He played in the game when people got hit. That the people got clothesline back in the day.
Yeah.
They play a flag football today.
Yeah, exactly. It won't for Lawrence Taylor knocking Montana out. He had another ring.
Oh man, I was so sick. I remember that game, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was young, but I cried, man.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, he killed that man.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, we're gonna get one this year. We're gonna get one this year. Jimmy Jesus said now.
Hey, y'all got to go. Hey, you got to. You battle with an Eagles fan now. There's an Eagles fan online now, Mr. Jamal.
Hey, I tell you this.
Oh yeah.
Man. Hey, they're gonna be back again.
I must send my 49ers fan too, though. I must send my 49ers fan too.
Hey, I love my boys, man. But the Eagles, they're gonna do it again this year, man. I don't see nobody beat.
Oh yeah. I really don't see nobody beat. Back to back.
Hey, Carson Wentz. Oh man, they better keep that the other boy in. Shit.
Yeah, I say give him at least 6 games before they're trying to bring him in.
Actually, after it was over, a few months after the season, I'm on this little my cousin, he a big Philly fan. He was telling me they gonna split games with him, man. Actually, this year they were talking about like
that's a bad idea.
Yeah, Wentz go take the second 4 games. Your boy go take the first 4 games. They can see how it go.
Yeah. Okay, that ain't no bad idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that ain't a bad idea.
Yeah, see how it goes.
Play good in the system. In the system that they have, both of them play good in that system. So, hey, I think that'll kind of keep both of them guys durable for years to come.
Yeah.
That's what has going on with a lot of these young quarterbacks. Just injuries, man. That's what kind of stopping their progress. You know what I'm saying? Like Andrew Luck and you know what I'm saying, RG3. Like injuries kind of stop their progress. Well, we seen their progress, but the injuries kind of messed it up. Somebody like Wentz, and you got a good backup. I mean, use both of them then.
Yeah, Andrew Luck, man. Barring injury, man, he was just a big thing for I think personally.
Yeah, he said, but he I like he gonna be ready this year though.
And who signed RG3? Did somebody sign him? Baltimore. That's
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if he's gonna start though.
No, they're talking about. No, he's not. They're talking about what's called looking real good. Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Louisville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they need to do stuff, man. It's Flacco. He has to rap for him up there, man.
Yeah, it seems like when they give them that money, that's when they slack off.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know that a mascot in the league makes $10,000 a game?
No, I didn't know that.
They make $10,000.
I didn't know they did.
I looked it up, man. You gotta go to mascot school for $50 a month, man. I'm thinking about doing it.
Man, that's a good job, that was.
Yeah, I run around, be on people, stuff like that.
You're doing right, man. I have me a flask of moonshine in my damn costume. Smacking kids and everything.
Yeah. Mr. Jamal, this one of the biggest Duke fans in the world right here.
I am the biggest fan.
Well, man, I'm a big ass. I'm a Kentucky where I got Coach man.
I got Coach K on speed dial, so you already know.
I just found. Hey, I found Coach K up here at Super 8, man, with 3-star hookers, man, and a bag of coke.
Come on now.
Try to blackmail him.
Yeah, bag hookers.
I tell you what, the boys are strong this year, man. They look scary, man.
Yeah.
Duke look terrified.
But hey, they always look like that, but they can't win it all. I'm a Carolina fan.
Man, I tell you what, it's gonna be a good year for college basketball, and I'm trying to get to the first game when Duke play my Wildcats this coming season, man.
Oh, okay. They don't hardly play. Yeah, they don't play like they used to.
We got the first game this year.
Okay, cool. But he drew a Bobby Hurley 91 Bobby Hurley. Look just like
her.
Yeah,
I want to see
that.
Like,
yeah, it's on go on my page. It's up there.
Oh, okay.
Just like him.
Well, I tell you, man, I'm working on getting Calipari and Coach K to sign some stuff too, man. They pretty easy to get to. Calipari, I talk to his daughter every now and again on Twitter, man. She sees some of my work, man, so she gonna set it up for me. We're trying to.
Cool.
If I can get to Calipari, I'm sure he can holler at Coach K for me if you like it as much as I think he would, man. Then see what goes from there, man.
Cool. Yeah.
So network, man.
Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, Mr. Jamal, anytime I'm going to invite you back because I love your work. Come back anytime you want. Just tell me. Well, I'm going to ask you before you tell me anyway to come back on.
I will, man. No doubt. I will, man. I will. And I'm going to have a lot more work, man. I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to start doing live videos. I'm going to be doing some art for the next show, man. So, you can put on your page and stuff and all this stuff, man.
Okay, and I appreciate you, man. Hey, you do great work. Keep up the good work.
Hey, you too. Thank y'all for having me, man.
No problem.
All
Anytime.
Right, man. Hey, go Kentucky Wildcats, go 49ers, pew, pew. All
right, you have a good one, Mr. Jamal.
All right, you too, man.
All right. All right, that's Mr. Jamal Hoskins. With his artwork is great. Like I said, anybody knows Terrence Moore down here in Greenville, North Carolina. We always thought his work is good. Hey, Mr. Hoskins, right up there. T, what up? So that's all I can say. What up, E?
What's up?
Nothing much. The boys ain't short tonight. The boys ain't come to work.
The boys ain't come to work tonight.
So,
know where they think they season over where they think they ain't got to come no more.
Well, doing interview Mr. Hoskins right then, and hey, his work. Like I said, go check his work out. His email is on my page. I'll be sharing his stuff all the time. He got some great work. Like I say, I hate LeBron. But he's done a great LeBron picture. Steph Curry is tight. He got Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls, North Carolina, Bobby Hurley, Duke, Tupac, Shakur, Nas, Biggie. He got a lot of work. He said he met Antonio Brown.
What you hate LeBron for, man?
We got to keep discussing this. But and then we got to come up. I might have to start liking this joke, E. Do you know I might have to start liking them? And it's looking like that was going to happen?
What are you going to I mean, if you go to the Lakers.
Yeah. If you go to the Lakers, I got to start liking them. What can I do?
You're going to have to jump on the bandwagon then, brother.
I know, bro. And that's the point. Him, it already came out. We're going to discuss. The Kawhi Leonard said, hey, I want out of San Antonio completely. I don't know what happened there.
Let me ask you this. Did he say that himself?
Yeah.
Because I keep hearing a lot of people say it, but I ain't heard. They're trying to look for him saying it himself.
It was breaking news Friday. When First Take was on, it was breaking news that he said he won't completely out of San Antonio, and he won't be in LA. You've been hearing it, but it will confirm.
But see, the thing is, San Antonio is a stubborn franchise.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that the problem is he ain't no free agent yet. You know what I'm saying? And they I mean, I know he wanted to leave because they even said that as good as Kawhi Leonard has been for them, they said that this man still got to earn his Supermax contract. So they basically saying he got to come back and play and still be. They say he either got to win the Defensive Player of the Year or MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, or something like that in order to earn. You know what I'm saying? To earn Supermax. I'm like, Kawhi Leonard has not earned a Supermax. You saying he still got a ways to go to earn it? And I'm like, I know he want to leave because they don't appreciate him.
Yeah. And
I wouldn't want to stay there either. But the problem is with San Antonio, they are a stubborn franchise. So they're not just going to let you go. And then okay, then I think about too. Yeah, he said he want to go to LA, but is that going to be able to happen now? Because and I would love for him to come to LA. I'm ready. I really want just him and Paul George. We don't need LeBron right now, but if we get him, I'll take him now. But you know what I'm saying?
How about a healthy Boogie Cousins?
Yeah, I take that too. We in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is with Kawhi is who we're gonna have to give up a lot to get him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not a free agent, so you got to make a trade to get him. So who
they're going to
get him?
Go ahead.
So what?
You know they're going to go after Lonzo or Brandon Ingram just to get him.
I mean, I would do that, but they're going to want more than that. Lonzo and him don't equal Kawhi Leonard. It's going to take 3 or 4 of them guys to equal Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
So what Lakers gonna be willing to give up? San Antonio ain't going for that. So what it's gonna look like is him going to another team, a sorry team somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And end up having to go to, make the decision to go to the Lakers the following year. But then what team is gonna want to get Kawhi Leonard for just 1 year? Now, if you're a team like Boston, you know what I'm saying, you got enough that you could trade and still not really gut your whole team. So you got at least 3 rising stars on the team. Plus, you got Kyrie and Hayward, which is already stars.
Yeah.
And you got, you know what I'm saying, you got 3 rising stars. You got, Rozier, Brown, and Tatum. So I mean, you could lose 2 or maybe 3 of those guys and still have your core. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it'd be the best thing, and it's kind of messed up because the man ain't getting a chance to play with the team yet. But that's how Boston do. Boston about winning. So I feel like Boston, you know what I'm saying, could trade Hayward, Rozier. Because Pop probably would love to have someone like Rozier, but they probably would have to give up either Tatum or Brown, one of the two. Hayward, Rozier, and maybe Brown or Tatum. You know what I'm saying, for Kawhi Leonard, and that'll be good. Yeah. They'll have Kyrie, Kawhi Leonard, and still have Horford and either one, whichever one, Brown or Tatum. That'll be still good. And then they can also say, well, we could trade Kyrie. We'll trade Kyrie and maybe one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Then, You can keep Rozier. You probably can keep Brown. You probably can get rid of Tatum and Kyrie, the Duke boys. Take them to San Antonio. They probably want the Duke boys. They more coachable.
How you say they more coachable?
More coachable, man. But know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting though to see. You know what I'm saying? I wonder. I don't know if. See, the thing is, what I'm usually LeBron, when he did his decision last time, like he didn't wait to the last minute. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? He waited like right at when it was time to announce it. He went ahead and announced it. And I think LeBron like to go to training camp and do all the extra stuff before the season with the team he's gonna be playing with. So I think LeBron is July 1st. I think that ain't that the day. July 1st. I think. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna go ahead and make his decision, whatever that be. Nobody know, and then we can kind of see. Then the other teams can kind of see how they want to. You know what I'm saying? How they want to move or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Other players can figure out what they want to do. Paul George. I feel like I feel like Paul George should stay with Westbrook another year. That's what I think.
Come on, man.
But to me, Westbrook make his teammates better. Look at Oladipo when he left. You know what I'm saying? He played like Westbrook with the same tenacity and the same. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop me. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Like he got that same. He had game before then, but he leading his team.
Not like he got now.
His team now. Not like he got now. You know what I'm saying? So what? Like I don't see now. You know me. I'm a real analyst of the game now. So I'm trying to see what other players in the league, and they throw this stuff around so loosely, make their teams better, make their teammates better, they say that so much. I'm like, what y'all watching? LeBron do not make his teammates better. He never really did.
Yeah.
He really because you got to change your game up to play with LeBron. So how is that making him better? You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant made his teammates better. Listen to this. Kobe Bryant made his teammates better. Fisher played his game. Fisher played his full game. Fisher wasn't held back. When Fisher wanted to dribble and get a shot up, he did just that. If he missed, he just missed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All them other guys that Kobe played with, like they played their game. You know what I'm saying? But when you play with LeBron, you can't play your game. Your game is shut down. So now, know what I'm saying? Now you got to your main thing is to play good defense and to hit a shot when LeBron passes to you.
Yeah.
That's your whole game, playing with LeBron. So it's like, how, you know what I'm saying? To me, players like Westbrook, look at Durant won how many MVPs he got? One. But he got 4 scoring titles, right?
Yeah.
And he got 4 scoring titles, 1 MVP. Who he playing with?
Westbrook when
he won them. Now he played for Golden State now, and he's still the best player on the team, right?
Yeah.
And he's still the best player on the team, but he ain't the best player. He ain't the best player in the league. So who makes who better in the league?
Okay.
And I look at a player like John Wall. If you look at a player like Bradley Beal, you can see his game got better over the last 2 or 3 years. So I would say John Wall is a player that'll make you better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who else? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I kind of like Damian Lillard. He kind of make you better. Yeah, he don't. You know what I'm saying? He unselfish.
And the McCollum.
You know what I'm saying?
They work great together.
They, you know what I'm saying? They make each other better. You know what I'm saying? They excel, but I'm like, Westbrook make you better. If you look at Paul George's season, the season before last season, what did he do?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing that season with Indiana. His last season with Indiana, he didn't do nothing. His game went down. But now he's back at his 20 and almost 20 and something, 20 points a game, 20-some points a game, back with Westbrook.
Yeah. But you want the team about him, though. That's the point. Do you want the team about you, or you want to be about somebody else? That's the whole point. You can be that 20-point scorer.
I don't think
you still. You're in 18.
I don't think them guys think about that much as we think they do. I think the guys mostly want to win more than just them being the man. And then also nowadays, you can still be the man. It's like a franchise. It's like one time you had one star player where, you know what I'm saying, that player might have been a franchise player. You know what I'm saying, that player was probably the only one that had the endorsement deals and getting all this and that on the team. But now you could be on the same team, and both of you can have a real big endorsement deal. The fans can love both of y'all. Both of y'all can be making max money. You know what I'm saying? One time, there wasn't but enough room for the number one player to make the max money. But now you have 2 or 3 players on your team that getting the max. So I don't think it's that serious as what we think that they want their own team and all that. I mean, you still love in playing with somebody else. Why you want to be on your own by yourself? You ain't gonna win. So I don't think them players are really thinking of like that, like we think they are. Now maybe the younger players want to go, you know what I'm saying, chase the money or whatever, which I don't blame them. But I don't think them guys are thinking. I don't think Paul George is thinking about I want my own. I don't think he'll never have his own team. He's not that good.
Man, his mind he is now. That's the point. He's good, you think he's that good?
He's good. I mean, he's an excellent player. But I'm saying, you talking about, we're going to lead this franchise to the playoffs and playoff wins. And no, he's not that player.
Yeah.
He's definitely not that player. He's not as good as Klay Thompson. He's not as good as Klay Thompson.
Oh, okay.
He's not as good as Damian Lillard. He's not as good as Damian Lillard. He don't have as much impact on his team as Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard can run his franchise, run the team. He can't run the team. But I mean, he's small forward for one. So look at the competition in small forward. I mean, he can pass, he can rebound, he can score, he can do all those things. But which one do he do the best? Which one? I don't really know what his game is. You know what I'm saying? What is the main thing with Paul George's game? Like, what is it?
Nothing. He just can shoot. He's more of a jump shooter than he won't really go in on you. That's what he really is, a shooter. And he really ain't. I guess I got to agree, but I look at his mindset is, he's a go-getter. He feel like he can win every game. He look at, him playing Indiana against LeBron. He always felt like he got to hold LeBron. The Miami series with the boys. So, and then when him and Stevenson and they had the best record and stuff like that, I think it might boost his head up a little bit. He is a great player. Now, don't get me wrong, but in his mind, he feel like he can run the team.
I mean, I can see him in the Lakers with them young guys, you know what I'm saying, running up and down the court. He need to be in like a more free-flowing offense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't see him being the leader of a playoff team.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because even when he was in Indiana, he was I mean, they had a whole lot of different players, different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you had. I mean, he was probably their best player, but I mean, they didn't run like their offense through him, or like he just. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like their go-to player. They kind of like played by committee. And really went down to the big man more than anything else. So he wasn't like the focal point of their offense, even when they was winning. You know, and they did go to the conference finals, right?
Yeah, they winning Game 7 against. They came to a Game 6. No, they did go to a Game 7 against Miami.
Yeah, they did
in the conference finals.
And then the next year, then the following year, they got put out first round.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when they had that number 1 seed with him, Stevenson, Hibbert, West.
Yeah.
And
got put out first round.
So a lot that happened this week. You know, the NFL, the NBA draft this week. So you know, a whole lot of trades go down this week also. So something might happen this week.
What day the draft?
Thursday. Picking your dude going second from Duke. They
go first.
Yeah.
Who got first pick?
What they think? Phoenix Suns. I think Atlanta got 2. Grizzlies got 3.
I'd rather see Bailey go to Grizzlies than Atlanta.
Yeah. You know, somebody might trade up and try to get them and stuff like that.
I hope so.
When the
Lakers can get them. Lakers need to get them. Huh?
No, I don't know. The Lakers ain't got no top pick this year because of getting LeVar Ball last year. I don't see why Charlotte don't go after somebody.
Yeah, they should, right?
Yep, they really should. All right. So, I'm ending the show early tonight. Got to go out of town in the morning. So,
all right, man.
All right, and we will be back. I will be back on Spreaker this week. I ain't been on Spreaker in like a week or so. Been doing a whole lot of running, but I will be back on Spreaker sometime this week.
All right.
All right, bro.
I might do a Facebook Live when the draft come on, maybe.
Okay. I'll just be in touch with you.
All right.
All right, bro. All right, everybody. Appreciate it for another week of Extreme Sports with your boy Big T, King Cees, Marvelous Matt, and I'll see y'all next week.